I'm getting to the post office here today. I have to drop off, let me take this off so you can see me. I have to drop off some invoices with checks to get voter information for my campaign. And as I was filling these out, I just thought I really need to share this because I don't think that the public really understands what happens when you're an independent and you run and the things we kind of go through. And really make a statement about what that revealed to me today as I was thinking about all the extra hoops that you have to jump through as an independent. So I'm going to drop these off. These are my two different invoices with payment to the Department of Elections. It took me almost 3 weeks to get them to acknowledge receipt of my request for information. This is not something that I can do like as if I was in a party and they have access to different information databases and they can share that information, you know, among folks who, you know, already have subscriptions to different systems and things like that. I have to go mail these to Department of Elections. I send them an email with a form. I wait for them to get back to me whenever they can, and they're understaffed. So it took almost 3 weeks. I had my campaign manager, who's actually down in Richmond, go over there after we had to email a few times and call a few times. And then, so we finally got it done. I got the invoices. I have to pay for these different voter lists. And I'll tell you, after doing this last time for my last campaign, what you get as an independent when you ask for voter data is like gobbledygook in a spreadsheet. It's crazy. It's not easy to interpret and understand. If I didn't have someone on my team who was already adept at dealing with data and compiling information and removing the duplicates and making it something that made sense for a field plan for going and knocking doors and engaging voters, I wouldn't know what to do. So I just wanted to point that out because the reality is there's access to a lot more when you run with a party, and this isn't to speak badly of anyone who does. Like, that's your decision. That's cool. I choose differently. For me, I have more freedom, but I have to fight for that freedom. I don't have to go along with the pressures of a party and be tied to the agendas of different people of a party, even if just by someone's perception of me publicly, because someone in a party does something and then everyone gets lumped in, and now everything's hyper partisan. So that just happens all the time. You're either all the way here, all the way there, and people can't communicate and talk to one another. And if you do, you get demonized and called all kinds of different things by people in your own party. And I feel for those people who are actually trying to get the work done and do that. But that's kind of a tangent. Where I really want to go with this is I feel like it's worth it. It's worth it to jump through the extra hoops. It's worth it to do all this extra admin stuff. It's worth it to, you know, wait a little bit longer, because now I can operate in what I feel called to do and the things I feel led to do in this campaign, the things that I say, the way that I support the voters and the constituents. I don't need a party nomination. I was asked by my actual constituents to run, so I'm doing it, you know what I mean? And I don't have to ask anyone's permission for that. And I don't have to go against somebody else, you know, the people who already registered or who are seeking the nominations for different. I have text messages coming up from my kids while I'm talking. I should turn my notifications off. But the people who are seeking nominations from different parties, like, they have to go through that. And then if they lose and they don't get that nomination, they don't get to run. I'm doing this for you guys, and I'm grateful that you've asked me to do this across both sides. Like, I've had a lot of tempting things thrown at me. Now, I'm not tempted. You know, I've been through, money is going to come if I'm purposed to do this. You know what I mean? I've been through some stuff and I see how that works in my life. But the reality is there are people throwing money around. I had somebody try and buy an endorsement off of somebody who already agreed to endorse me, who I'm friends with. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but basically someone was offered money if they would endorse someone else instead of me. Like, it is crazy out here, you guys. It is crazy. So I'm staying independent. I'm going to walk that line and I'm going to do the extra work. I appreciate your support, but I just wanted to say, I get to be free in this process. Freedom is worth fighting for. You have to fight for it. And this is my fight. There's so much extra stuff. So I appreciate your support. If you want to help out, I could definitely use the help. It's going to be a long road, but we're in it to win it, and I'm very excited. So as many times I have to run to the post office or mail checks 800 times or whatever it is that I need to do, we're going to do it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me. I just did not expect all the doors opening, all of the donor calls, it's just been incredible. So I'm grateful for you all. Thank you all for sharing and commenting and talking about what's going on and getting excited about the campaign. I feel like God is doing an awesome thing here. And even if you don't believe in God, like something's happening, like something really amazing that's going to bring people back together and allow us to actually get some stuff done. Because for the most part, we agree, 40% of people, it was like a Gallup poll, it was Gallup polls since like 2007, maybe. Regularly, monthly polls say that over 40% and over of voters identify as independent. And why is that? Because we know that there's a better way, right? There is a better way. That's actually the campaign slogan, which is funny. It's stuff I say all the time, and then my manager is like, hey, that's your new slogan. But I believe in it. So anyway, I wanted to show that there is a better way. We're going to do it together. The freedom is worth fighting for. So do it with me. Send me an email, go on the website. It's monicagary.com. If you can donate, that is amazing too. We definitely have an uphill battle there, but we're going to do it. I had somebody look right at me knowing that I would have a difficult time believing. Well, actually, I wouldn't say no. I would say believe. They believe I would have a difficult time raising money, and it's proving otherwise. There are people who are just stepping up to help, and it's been amazing. But someone look right at me and say, well, can you raise $1 million? And I say, yes, I can. And I believe I can. My husband was sitting there. He was like, oh, where are you going to get $1 million from? I'm sure. So he kind of laughed about that later. But I believe anything is possible. I dare to believe anything is possible. And we're going to win this thing. So when I go to Richmond, I'm going to fix this too. We need to get these systems better for people who want the information like what I'm having to go through. There's no reason that it should be this cumbersome and this difficult. So we need to get some stuff in order. Also, we need ranked choice voting so you all have better options and your vote isn't wasted if you don't get your first choice. I just feel like there's such a better way to do this. So anyways, thank you all. I just wanted to share that. I'm going to keep running around doing my thing. I'm on my way to the gym. Got to take care of myself in the middle of all of this. And I hope that you do as well. And happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful, fun day, whatever it is. And if you're alone, you know what? I love you. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.